Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And already we're underway here. That's a nicely measured pass. Thuram, there's no flag, and the finish! And the follow-up? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Now it's Thuram. Darmian crosses. Could move up a gear here. Oh, that's fabulous. Well seen, saw that coming. Gets his pass away. In comes the delivery. Can he get it through?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Thuram is firing after that one. Thuram, Barella, shapes to shoot! Goal! Inter!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And it's hoisted clear. Çalhanoğlu. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. Big chance, must be! A lot of space ahead of him. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Thuram.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking for the run. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And here's Alexis Sanchez. Dumfries. And that's been intercepted. Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. And he was alert to it. And the shot! Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And yes, it's him again. Inter Milan take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He is through here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Inter Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Barella, and the counter is on. Thuram, and that interception was most necessary. No, that's been intercepted. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Sanchez. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now that looks a decent ball. Stefan de Vrij. Done delicately. Gets a good foot in there. Great defending, strong and determined. Interesting ball. That's a nicely measured pass. Tries a shot! He has done it! Two to the good! And there's the end of the first half.
I nostri ragazzi ci hanno regalato un bellissimo primo tempo. A tra poco per gli altri 45 minuti.
And the action is back underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Barella. Now it's Sanchez. Aimed beyond the defence. Stefan de Vrij. He's had it taken off him. Alexis Sanchez. Pavard cuts it out. Shifted upfield. Oh, that's well spotted. Aim forwards. Barella. Sarr. And there's green grass ahead of him. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Thuram. Oh, good read. Thuram is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
80.113
spettatori.
Bastoni. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Now the finish! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Di Marco. Barella. And it's Mkhitaryan. Oh, shooting chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Up for a header! Surely this time, no mistake! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And he's intervened well there. Thuram. Calhanoglu. Barella does really well to win the ball there. DiMarco. Ball quality clearly deserved. Alexis Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez! Oh, that was no routine save.
Alexis Sanchez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Sanchez. Oh, it's... Ah! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Pass is just off target.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Carlos Augusto.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Sanchez. Ashlani. Calhanoglu. De Vrij cuts out the pass. De Vrij gets over and intercepts. Sommer sends that a long way. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
It's a good show of persistence, this. If they manage an equaliser, it'll be a great show.
Asllani. Alexis Sanchez.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Sanchez. Threads one in. Carlos Augusto.
Inter need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Floats it up and over. Calhanoglu. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as... Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an hits one! Goal! Inter!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. No, it's not getting there. He's gone forward. Now it's Sanchez. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good ball. Showing good feet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He won't be happy with that one. Inter Milan are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
Floated up and over. Oh, Red, nice interception. It'll be a throw-in. DiMarco. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Barella. It's Çalhanoğlu! And he has kept it out somehow.
Çalhanoğlu is offering a wry smile there.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Towering header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Shapes to shoot! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Inter, great hit! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Çalhanoğlu.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Foot in. Now it's Thuram. And it's Damian. Dumfries attempts a clearance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, nicely intercepted. Good spot, he's seen the run.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, really good feet. There's no flag, and in with a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And that interception was most necessary. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Barella has created one goal already. Inter Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Çalhanoğlu looking to get on the end of this. And through to the goalkeeper. DiMarco. Martinez. Martinez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well seen, saw that coming. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Look, movement creates more option.
Massive leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Il quarto uomo indica
DiMarco.
2 minuti di recupero.
Mkhitaryan, given the lift of his goal. Great chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Oh, good read. And it's half-time here. Inter Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're already back underway here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, he's found some space here. DiMarco is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Çalhanoğlu, he's got plenty of space out wide here. In by DiMarco. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
He has found the way through. Barella, and that's been intercepted. Now Dumfries. Alexis Sanchez. Martinez. Referee's given a throw. Well seen, saw that coming. Barella. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Gets his pass away. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Alexis Sanchez, and he's at the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nice interception, well timed.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Bastoni. Martinez. Well timed, excellent interception. DiMarco. Martinez. He's got space in the area! It's a pretty loose pass. Barella. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now then, the ball's come loose. It's Thuram. And he's managed to get free. DiMarco. He's having a go! Decent enough try.
Barella just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Thuram is onto it in a flash. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has not gone well. Çalhanoğlu. Dumfries spots it and intercepts. And there's his chance to lead the counter. DiMarco. Not the most accurate pass. Threads one in. Oh, well played.
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Driving forward. Oh, sweet feet. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Mkhitaryan. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Çalhanoğlu gets a foot in here. Thuram. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
DiMarco. And that interception was most necessary.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he's intervened well there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic. So that's it. It is all over. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done.